Hey, how's it going, guys? Music fan here. This video is going to be kind of a little, or at least I'll try to make it kind of short. It's going to be a multi-song review, and they're going to be just very quick and straight to the point. I'm not going to BS around. They're going to be about the new Blink-182 single, Blame It On My Youth, the new Angels and Airwaves single, Rebel Girl, and a comment or two about Blink's collab with Lil Wayne in reinterpreting their hit "What's My Age Again," and that's my toast because I'm eating breakfast. Anyway, let's not get beat around the bush. Blame It On My Youth. Before I started to hear this song, I expected it to sound like shit, and I expected it to sound like crap. I I had some listenings to the Steve Aoki collab of Bored to Death, and didn't come out so right. Just didn't. So while I didn't have my hopes up necessarily, I kind of thought that, well, I guess this will be kind of decent and all right, and but oh, it's gonna be crap. And then I heard the song, and I'm like, huh, that wasn't too bad. Cause hearing the song, like it does have like an element of new wave with it in a musical sense. It has like a new wave kind of vibe to it, but still they have rock instruments, still have bass guitars, and Travis's drumming, which of course is amazing. But unlike other Blink singles, they're not as forward in the mix as usual Blink singles. I mean, it reminds me of "Always" from the Untitled record, except the new wave element has been dialed back down a bit. It's not as new wave influenced as "Always" is, but it's still there. And Matt Skiba, I mean, he comes out okay with the California album, at least now that I hear it back in hindsight. But here he's a bit more of it in his element. At least in my opinion, he's a bit more in his element on this particular track. And yeah, I mean, so it's not the best song ever that Blink has come out, but it didn't come out too bad. At least, at least for my money, it's a lot better than freaking 30 Seconds to Mars America album, which like oh my gosh, like I couldn't stomach any of that album. Like I heard like the most like the first three tracks, and then afterwards I was like, okay, I'm done. It's a piece of shit album. So at least you have that going for this song. So not really great, but it's pretty decent, pretty nice kind of tune, and I like it. It's not too poppy. But a song that many have said it's too poppy is the new Angels and Airwaves single, Rebel Girl. It's supposedly from their upcoming studio album. It has no title, has no release date yet. But as for my thoughts to it, it's see in the same vein as Blame It On My Youth. Again, you have a bit more of like a poppy electronic element to it. You still have guitars, even though like Blame It On My Youth, they're not as prominent in the mix as other Angels tracks. But then again, I mean, they had other elements in their songs and the songs in the past. But anyways, I love the middle part in which Tom does his echo delay thing in the center. I love how driving this song is. This song is kind of a very quick. It's not aggressive, but it's very pushing. It's driving. I mean, Alon Rubin's drum work here is exceptional, and you know, and the lyrics talk about. I believe they're about his wife is Jennifer. I don't want to go into like the personal details, but as far as I'm concerned, they're not together at this point. But the other details around that is pretty murky. I mean, you see on social media, but I digress. That's besides the point. Otherwise, this song is like the Blink song is pretty good. Uh, I love how catchy it is. I love the drive. there is a bit like, obviously the first thing you hear is a bit more of like a poppy electronic thing, and I kind of wish that Angels didn't dial that up so much. I wish they kind of dialed it back just a little bit, and I wish that the guitars were just like a little slightly more prominent in the mix, and I wish that there was a bit more of a equilibrium on both those elements, But by and large, it's not a bad song. It's definitely not their best song, but it's for being away for 7 years. I mean, it's pretty good, pretty decent. I like it. I certainly do like that song. I think I'd give it like a 3.5. Oh, and for Blame It on My Youth, I'd probably give it a somewhere around that range, also like a 3 or a 3.5, somewhere around there. And now I just want to say a really quick thing about the, the the Blink collab with Lil Wayne that they released for their upcoming tour with Neck Deep. Neck Deep. I'm sorry, I mispronounced the name. It's basically another rendition of "What's My Age Again," their hit from 1999, but with Lil Wayne doing his little rapping over the verses of that song. And when when I first heard it, I wanted to laugh. Like, I started to giggle the minute he started rapping, like, and all that. And I mean, initially I was kind of thinking, oh gosh, this is so terrible. This is cringy, and like, but I mean, it's okay. I mean, like, I don't, it's like, I don't see this. I don't see this collab as kind of like this. Oh my gosh, they ruined my memories. They ruined, like, they murdered my childhood and blah blah blah. And I mean, believe me, I get that, But for me, it's just kind of like, it's like, it's so bad that I can't help but laugh. I can't help but laugh, because it just sounds so awkward and it just sounds so like so out of place. But, to each their own. I mean, like, I really don't like this collab at all, but for what it is, it's just good for a cheeky little laugh. And I guess the song comes out decently well, and yeah, I have nothing else to say about that. It's so bad, it's so cringy, but I just laugh at it. I just laugh at the way that collab came out, and 1999 original version for me any day of the freaking week. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I wanted to keep this short, so comments in the comment section down below. Tell me what you think of all three songs. Do you love the collab? Do you think Rebel Girl sucks? Do you think, like, oh my gosh, they sold out with Blame It on My Youth? It's not punk enough. It's not rock enough. Tell me your thoughts. Leave your comments. And yeah, that's it. Music Fan triple song review. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.